off things today. So a strange deadwood jammed in the ground here. And I did come across some scat. I'm never going to find it again. The scat here. Now I have picked through it. It was, in dirty terms, it was logs, not pellets. So, but seems to be some kind of vegetation in that. So, yeah, okay. So just come down this trackway onto the area that I'm heading to. Just something for people to keep an eye out for. Is signs of movement through the forest and whatnot. So we've got these two broken here. So I'm 6 foot. This one is probably snapped at about 6.5. 6'4", 6'6", about that. This one here is about my height. Now, this lower one is snapped off as well. Now, this situation, always check for branches, anything on the ground that could have done this. Because obviously you've got to try and rule out what it could be before saying what it is. But usually when I come across signs like this, I'll follow these signs into the forest. And I'll usually come across something else. Something else that correlates with this potential movement through the forest. Anyway, let's keep going. Okay, so as I said previously, I don't use tracks too often. I do use tracks a little bit, but mostly to get to a certain specific location, then detour and go bush. And as I said previously, 90% of what I do is not on tracks. Usually going through the forest, that's when you find things. That's when you find the X markers. That's when you get tree knocks. That's when you hear strange noises because you're going where people don't normally go. Tracks are good. I've often found footprints, glyphs, symbols on tracks. So yeah, they do yield results because they would be an easy thoroughfare for the big fellas to get to places. However, I like going bush, so I'm going to go that way and follow that down to a valley, down up through this ridge line, and see what I can find, because I have to get back up top. That's where my car is. So I'm going to take the long way, take the hard way, and let's see what we can find that way, and go from there. Hopefully we find something decent. And this is what I'm talking about. That. The little one's a fork, the other one's not. Leaning against each other. I know Mother Nature does some tricky shit, but she doesn't do that. Right. We'll just randomly lean these two against each other. Well, on we go. Here we are, sports fans. Okay. So, Gold Coast inland. X marker. We have this big bent tree. Now, yes, trees die of rot and whatnot and such, and hoo-ha all the time. Okay, so this one here's fallen. X marker's been placed where this one's split off at the base there. So there's obviously a twin peaks as such. X marker's been placed. Now, this tree here is quite new, really. It's fresh, everything's still green. There's no sign of it getting old and dying just yet. Okay, now my question is, when this X marker was created, did the big fellas also come and pick up the light end of this fallen tree and wedge this one underneath that? Because just looking at this fallen tree, there's no big branches on it. It's clearly dead part of the tree. There's no external branches coming off it. So nothing here is going to be there to grab this one, in my opinion, grab this one on the way down. Because as you can see here, it's running parallel. There's probably about a metre, a bit over, maybe 1300 between the fallen tree and the base of this one. So if it's falling this way, I can't see how this one here has collected this one on the way down, and it's only grabbed the tips of the tree. Oh, almost fell over. Okay. So we're only talking about ends of the branches, maybe a metre at the most, wedged under this one. And it goes all the way back down to the X marker. So again, thoughts and opinions, please. If you feel that when that X marker was created, they did this as well. Right, I've reached a point where I'm going to change my direction. Because she drops in there. It drops in a long way. And today, I'm not ready for that today. I mean, as it was today, it was a spontaneous get up and go. And I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt, and people look, I'm sure there's people confused at there. Like, doesn't Gary only own singlets? It's been getting quite cold up here in the hinterland last week or so. Chilly days, also the rain coming through as well. So I'll wear a long sleeve shirt today because I expect the rain to come over. Anyway, yeah, 10 minutes into this and I'm sweating. Long pants, you know, that's normal for the most part, most times, 50% of the time. But yeah, this today is not normal. If I do it, I'm going to come out naked. I'll be overheating that much because I heat up very fast. Hence why I'm always around singlets. So anyway, I'm going to change my direction from that to up this ridge line and see if we can find something else up here. Alright, so I've got up a different ridge line again. So I'm basically just heading up now. Over that way was the ridge line I was meant to be walking up. You know, as things happen. Now I'm walking up this one. So not too much to report. What is that? Oh, bugger. Thought that was something odd then, but that's a Mother Nature job. Alright, so I'm out of the forest, just up the Flying Bean Cafe, which is the location where the paranormal night's going to be, which, as everyone knows, got cancelled because of the cyclonic weather we had. Anyway, today, a good spontaneous walk. As you can see in the video, a couple of things found. Footprints, usually I find footprints, but not this time. It doesn't really equate to this kind of terrain. So unfortunately, no footprints, but anyway, it is what it is. Still very happy to find something. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the watch. It's just a quick one, just to keep everyone interested anyway. But anyway, have a good one.